Hello everybody, today I'm really excited. I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial on how to get this look using my star-studded eyeshadow book. This is probably one of the coolest palettes I've been lucky enough to create. I mean, it's got everything. There's just endless possibilities to create with this palette. So today I figured I would do something like this. I like the combination of neon oranges and then shimmery blues or like shimmery navy colors. So yeah, this is what I came up with. I'm definitely gonna want to start off by using my high voltage primer. I'm gonna dab a little bit onto my lids and then just spread it really evenly all the way to my brow bone. The first shade that you'll notice in the star-studded palette is a shade named Solar, and I'm gonna use this one because it has a very warm peachy tone to it. So I'm gonna take a blending brush and then just take Solar and just blend it pretty much throughout my entire lid. Using the same blending brush, I'm gonna take the shade right under Solar, it's called Platonic, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my crease. For the next shade, I'm gonna use Mandala, which is this super neon coral, almost like a red. Using one of my tinier smudger brushes, I'm going to just swipe it on like I would an eyeliner. So I'm basically finding the angle that I want the direction of this look to go. We're gonna use the same color using a round definer brush, just like this. First thing you're gonna notice is that this color, I mean, pretty much all these colors in this palette, they're so highly pigmented. So in order not to have any drop down onto my cheeks and ruin all my foundation, I'm gonna wanna pat it on gently and very precisely. This type of brush is really ideal for this part of the look because I can pretty much pack this pigment like right up to that line that we just created minutes ago. So once I've established this kind of triangular cutout shape, I'm gonna go back to using Platonic, that shimmery color that we used earlier, and then just blend it into the coral color. I'm gonna use the brightest yellowish color in the palette. It's called Brass Knuckles, and using like a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to pick up a lot of that shimmery pigment and then pack it into the inner corners of my eyes and blend it into what we've already done. Within the palette, you're gonna find a kind of like a white frosty shade, and it's called Anti-Star. We're gonna wanna use this as our main highlighter shade. I'm gonna pack a bunch of it right under the brow, just to brighten everything up and add that contrast. We're gonna pack a lot of this same shimmery white shade onto the inner corner of the eye, and it's just gonna add this texture, this shimmer that it just brightens the entire look. Gently pat it on, and there you go. So before I move on to the bottom lids, I'm gonna go ahead and just thoroughly go through, fine tune everything. For this next step, I'm gonna use my flat smudge brush, and I'm gonna take that neon coral color Mandala and just bring it from the outer corner of the eye towards the middle center part of your eye. Cool, so now I'm gonna revisit that round definer brush that I used earlier, but this time we're gonna use it with this really beautiful pearl copper shade that's at the bottom of the palette. I've named it Smiths. Even though this is not a neon color, it's a perfect color to add softness to this look, and because it has warm tones in it, it definitely complements these neon colors. For the eyeliner, I'm going to use my tattoo liner, which is, everybody knows, my all-time favorite eyeliner. I'm using it in Trooper Black. I think a really nice, sleek cat eye will be a great contrast to this look. I'm gonna be using the color Estrella. It's the navy blue shimmery shade that's in the palette. I'm gonna just go ahead and pack a teeny tiny bit really close to the lash line, practically making it look like eyeliner at this point. This is probably my favorite part of the look because it's an unexpected color combination. For my waterline, I'm going to use a complementary blue shade to go with the color that we just did in my autograph pencil. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my inner lid and then just make sure that I get in between my lashes. This is a good trick to make your bottom lashes obviously look a little bit fuller. It's definitely a good tip to join that existing blue shade to the waterline. Of course, no look is finished without having some nice lashes to go with it. Sometimes I don't use false lashes, but I think for this look, I mean, it's definitely dramatic, so it definitely calls for a nice little pair of falsies. I'm gonna use my new Immortal Lash Mascara. One thing I love about this formula, by the way, is that if you do like using false lashes, this is definitely a great mascara. This brush makes it so easy to comb through your lashes and kind of fuse them together with your falsies. When I decided to film this tutorial, I honestly did not know what lip I would do with this look. I chose a Go-Go. Normally I don't really like to match my lips to my eyes because, I don't know, it looks kind of like a bit too cartoony, but I think in this case we can do something to kind of change it up a little bit. So I decided just to add a little bit of that brass knuckles, you know, that gold eyeshadow that I used earlier for the inner corner of your eyes, and then just with my finger dab it onto the center of my bottom lip as well as my Cupid's bow. Not only does this little trick make this lip look extra unique, but it actually gives your lips a little bit more of a fuller look and gives a little more dimension. Man, this was so much fun making this tutorial, and I hope you guys liked it, and hopefully it inspires you to challenge yourself and do something different as well. Hopefully you guys get a chance to play with this palette, and hopefully you guys post your own versions of this look. Bye!